Okay, everybody, tonight after I've been in a Lebanese border, I came back and I'm again standing on my post. This time a very, very high memorial for the armed forces of Israel on the top of Har Adar. And there are much activity of border police here, patrols all night around. For example, around this place, when Jews live, but of course, lights that you see and different things around this, there are Arab villages, and this is a tremendous post, like a watchman post, all made from cement, many, many steps until you come up. And you can see actually the whole area around Jerusalem. There you see the mountain where a farm is, there, and right, on the right of it, you see the neighbor of Ramot, which is Ramotaim, from the time of Samuel the prophet. And as you go to the right, is to the left is Ramallah, and to the right, as you go more to the right, is Mountain of Olive,
But Jerusalem.
and Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And this is Jerusalem. Whatever you see there is actually Jerusalem. Then you go more to the right and more to the right, and you see actually 360 degrees of panoramic view. We will go here also to show you. This is that side. When more to the bottom is the villages of Ma'ale HaChamisha and Kibbutzim, more towards the south. This is like south towards Gaza, and yeah. And so there are many believers and different people that are living in Har Adar, in Mevaser Zion, and all this area here. Some very prominent people. And I ask you to keep in prayer in this time of escalation, everyone here. And because it's important for us to cover at this hour many of our brothers and sisters. Some of them live in the mountain of Jerusalem towards, I will say, towards the area that in the end touch Hebron and Bethlehem. Har Gilo and Bethlehem and Hebron, but some of them live in different moshavim in the mountain of Jerusalem around. And it's our duty at this hour to cover all the believers in the country and also all the people that live in different, in Jerusalem and other places, and also pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem and pray for the peace of Israel. Those who bless, my people shall be blessed, and those that curse, my people shall be cursed. It's very important to understand that at this hour, against all the propagate, the coming against this country, you should pray for sound and keen wisdom to the leadership in the United States. By that I cover all the soldiers of the armed forces of the United States, sea, air, and earth. We saw how the Houthis and different powers coming against American bases and American forces in the Middle East, and in the sea, in the Red Sea, we saw attacks against Eilat. Actually, we know that some of the American forces, when the armed forces of Iran sent those rockets against our countries here, against Israel. The American gave us back and help us, and other even help us to stop those things. I also like to address that once and for all, I believe the Jewish people were persecuted terribly in the time of the Second World War, in the time of the First World, and in the time of the Inquisition in Spain. And from this mountain, which we was fighting over our life here, actually, there is a vehicle in the garden here, a military vehicle, that is a memorial to the people that Jerusalem was besieged. Jerusalem was totally besieged, and there was no food in the city. And those who tried to supply food for the city and water, but basically food, lost all their life, and those people on the way in Har Adar and the road that lead to Jerusalem lost their life. There are many, many people that lost their life here, soldiers and powers, who come to defend and to break and to take this territory in war. And whatever gain, and gain through blood of people that gave their life and fought for the country, now in political way, people try to dismantle. Look, I believe in peace and I believe in love. And I'm really thinking that the nation around us need to be taking a very strong instruction. The economy of Lebanon, the economy of other countries in a region is going down and doomed because they're attacking this country and they're attacking the people of God. And to everyone from the clan of Ishmael worldwide, and Esau, the house of Esau, I'm saying to you, whatever you sow, you're gonna reap, because to fight your own brother, we was one house with the house of Abraham. Isaac was the child of Sarah and Ishmael was the child of Hagar. And you have been given a portion, a great, great portion of wealth. When Abraham asked that you will be blessed from God, let Ishmael live before thee. You got a tremendous portion of blessing from the earth. From the earth, you got the oil, you got gas, you got a lot of things, you got many, many benefits that have been given to you and blessing of God. But I thinking that you fail to understand that you're blessed. See, it's a tragedy when a person is failed to understand the blessing on his life. If you, all the people that hear me right now, if you fail to understand how blessed you are, how God blessed you, what God have given you, then you feel rejected. Then you feel unloved. A person that feels that is not blessed is not loved. You feel unloved. And there is a great spirit of rejection, for some reason, upon the Arab people, and failure to understand that God also blessed them. But they have a different blessing than Jacob. Jacob been blessed with the land, he been blessed through Isaac with the land, he been blessed differently. And we should never, never forget, actually, I'm telling you the truth, people. The fact is, that Esau sold his birthright. Anyone that ignored it, and I don't care if you live in Europe, in the Far East, in the modern world, in America, I want to tell you something. That boy sold his birthright to Jacob. He simply sold it to them. He came from the field and sold it. Now, if you will sell your house, property, or anything that belongs that your father have given you to your brother, if you let it go to your brother, how you can come back and reclaim it? So we're standing on the top of all this area here and ask you to pray for all the inhabitants that live here, no matter who they are. We just saw how these Brazilian children got killed there in Matachams, and I'm not saying. Hate is not paid. The spirit of hate is not healthy. We should love all men, all mankind. God so loved the world that he said, his begotten Son, whosoever believe on him shall not perish but have eternal life. We all should believe in the truth, that love, the way, the truth, and the life. We should love one each other. I call all the people in the Middle East to love one each other, taking care about one each other, to brace one each other, to work together with one each other. It's no matter what happened before, but the fact is, everyone got his portion and everybody got his blessing. We should be happy in the portion that we have. I'm very happy in the portion that God has given me. Believe me, I'm the most happy man that ever lived on the face of the earth because I know my portion. I know that God blessed me. I know that God has blessed me mightily. He gave me a great portion. So from this area, which is a memorial to all the people that fought in this area, and this is another cycle of fighting. Another cycle in fighting in the same places. In all the Arab villages, fighting with the people. I called from here the Palestinian leadership in Ramallah. I know you, and I was ministering love to all of you. I'm ministering, pray for you, minister to you. I know you. Most of you, I know them personally. I call upon you to do everything in your power to stop the bloodshed around our country. The hundreds of thousands of people that are not working. There are stop of tourism to our country. There are decline in any area of tourism. People, if they need to choose if to come to see your city or to see Jerusalem or to see any other city, they're going to other country because this war is not good for this country. So I suggest to all of you to choose the way of peace and to choose the way of love. It's not leading to any good fruit. You are also mature people, you're also people, many of you finish study in other country. By terrorism, by fight and killing, no one will gain anything, nothing. Many of your people will die and many of the other people will die. And wounded, the hospital is full. There is tens of thousands of people that got killed in this round of clashes. I call the nation of the earth and all the leaders of the earth to intervene and bring peace in our region. I ask you, send convoys, send diplomats, send people that know how to speak and how to negotiate. We must stop this wave of violence. This wave of violence needs to be stopped. It went too far. God bless you from Jerusalem, from this wonderful place, from this post, from this watchtower. Be blessed. And God, I pray that God will give us peace, not as the world gives, that the lion will dwell with the lamb and both of them will eat grass. God bless you.